Okay, now using the distance formula, the definition states that given endpoints x1, y1, and x2, y2, the distance between 2 points is given by the following. D, which is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Now for example number 5, we're going to find the distance between 2 points. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find the distance between the points -3, -1, and 2, 3. Now, my recommendation is to first label those points, meaning that you want to label those points to figure out which one is going to be x1 and y1 and which one's going to be x2 and y2. So we're going to call this, since this is the first point that's given, we're going to let this be x1, this is y1, and then we're going to call 2 x2 and 3 is going to be y2. So, but first, let us take a look at the graph of the 2 points and then connect the points to form a right triangle. So when we plot -3, -1, starting at the origin, we're going to move over 3 units to the left and then down 1 unit. And then for 2, 3, we're going to move to the right 2 units and up 3. So therefore, when we connect those points, this is the distance between those 2 points. But what it does is it's going to form a right triangle. And that right triangle means that if you come down, how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4 units here. And then we're going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to give us the values of what the legs are going to be. So now we're going to calculate the lengths of D using the distance formula. So by what we called earlier, we're using our distance formula. D is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y squared minus y1 squared. So we set x2 to be 2 and x1 is -3. We know that y2 is 3 and y1 is -1. So D is going to equal the square root of 2 minus a -3 squared plus 3 minus -1 squared. Well, this becomes 2 plus 3, which is 5. This becomes 3 plus 1, which is 4. Now, when we square the 5, we get 25. When we square the 4, we get 16. So when we add 25 plus 16, we get the square root of 41. Now, this is an exact answer. If we want an approximation, then on our calculator, what we would do is then find the square root of 41. And so rounding it to 1 decimal place, that would be 6.4.